Project Groceries is a website designed for teachers to make the job of food ordering easier and more streamlined. In this video, I'm going to walk through some key features to give you a good idea of what it is capable of. To sign up, we just need to enter our email, name, password, and whether we are a student or a teacher. We will then be taken to this home page where we need to either select our school if it's already been created or create our school if it hasn't. I'm just going to go ahead and create the school. You can give your school a PIN if you want to authenticate new users that wish to join your school. For now, I'm just going to leave this school without a PIN. To start making orders in Project Groceries, I first need to create classes. I can create a class by clicking this button over here. Now I just need to give the class a name, and optionally I can provide extra information. I'm just going to leave this box as is for now and create the class. With this class now created, I can begin ordering for this class. If I go ahead and make another class, you will notice that there is now a summary page which will then show a summary of orders across both classes and collate the orders. Orders in Project Groceries can be made from this green order button. If we click here, we can then choose whether we want to order a recipe or a custom set of ingredients. For now, we don't have a recipe yet, so I'll just demonstrate how to create a recipe. First, we click this Create a Recipe button, and we will be taken to this page where we can choose whether to create the recipe manually or to upload the recipe. To create the recipe manually, we first give the recipe a name. We can select how many servings the recipe is for. Optionally, we can give the recipe a tag or create one. And then we can begin selecting the ingredients. And once we are finished, we click Create a Recipe, and the recipe will be created, and we can find it in the inventory page. To upload a recipe, we can either enter a recipe link from a website or upload an Excel file. First, I will demonstrate how to upload a recipe from a link. So I'm going to take this recipe from taste.com.au. I paste it into here, and Project Groceries will go ahead and fetch the details of the recipe. It will try as best as it can to match recipe ingredients to existing ingredients. For example, this oil ingredient is a good match, so it filled that in for us. Where there isn't a good match, we can then go ahead and select or create the best matching ingredients. For example, with lamb cutlets, we can see that there isn't a good enough match, so we can go ahead and create our own ingredient. Called it lamb cutlets, and yes, measured in discrete amounts with unit names called cutlets. Of course, we can also change how many servings this is for. We can give it a tag. Let's call this here 9. And once we have finished matching all the ingredients, we can go ahead and click Create a Recipe when we are done. For the purposes of this demonstration, I will just quickly remove all unmatched ingredients so you can see what the finished recipe will look like. If I go ahead and create this recipe, it's been created, and now if I go on over to the inventory page, the recipe should show up, and here it is along with the image of the recipe. Okay, and finally, uploading a recipe from an Excel file. I can click this area here, select the file I want. Let's go with this. And much like the recipe link, Project Groceries will try as best it can to match the ingredients from the recipe to the existing ingredients. And if anything isn't a match, for example here, I can just go ahead and select the best matching one or create if I don't already have the recipe. Again, for the purposes of this demonstration, I will remove unmatched ingredients just to show the recipe being created. Let's also give this a tag. Let's go for, what do we want? Make this year 8 and year 9. Yep, let's create the recipes. Now those have been created, and if we hop on over to the inventory page, yep, we have both new recipes here. Now that we have created the recipes, we can go ahead and order them from this green button here. First, we select which class we want to make the orders for, and then we can select a recipe. So I'll just select a year 9 recipe, spice lamb cutlets with peach salad recipe. And it defaults to the servings for the recipe, but I can always scale this. So let's say I want to double this, 8 servings, and the ingredients will scale accordingly. Now I can choose to order this recipe now or to schedule the recipe to be ordered later, but I'll order this now. And the recipe should show up here with all the information, when it was ordered, who by, in what class, and how many servings of which recipe. Let me just order another recipe for year 8 this time. Yep, scale this to 5 and order this now as well, and it'll show up here. You can also order a custom set of ingredients that isn't a recipe, so you just select a class and begin selecting recipes. Apples, peaches, pineapples. Just go 5, 5, 5 peaches and 3 pineapples. Submit this order, and this order also shows up here. To add ingredients to our inventory, we can also click this create another ingredient button here, and we'll be taken to this page to create ingredients. First we need to give the ingredient a name, so let's just say blueberries. We then need to choose how this ingredient will be measured. So either it will be measured by volume, by weight, or in discrete units. If it's measured by weight, we can optionally give the ingredient a density if it will need to also be measured in volume units. This is useful for ingredients such as salt or sugar that can also be measured in cups. But this ingredient we want to be measured in discrete units. The units do not need a name. We can also give the ingredient a tag, fruit and veg. Here is that. And we are done. Create the ingredient. Blueberries should also show up in our inventory, so let's go and check that out. And here it is, blueberries. Just to demonstrate ordering this, we can just go ahead here, click the order button, select a class, and search for blueberries. Here it is. Order 5 of those and submit that. And here we are. Once we've made orders, we can find them on the home page from this orders section. And from here we can edit orders or delete them if we want. To edit orders, we just click this pencil icon and we make the appropriate changes, and the orders will be edited. We can also choose to delete individual ingredients from an order or delete a whole order. So I'll just demonstrate by removing this bananas order and it's gone, or I could delete this whole order of blueberries and that is gone. The orders page also shows details about each order, such as when it was made, by who, in what class, and if the order was a recipe, it shows the recipe and how many servings of the recipe were ordered. All tags, ingredients, and recipes in Project Groceries are stored on the inventory page. This is the page where you can create, edit, or delete items such as tags. You can edit the names. We can optionally delete the tags, or we can create new tags. And here it is. We can also do this the same for recipes, editing ingredients, servings, tags, etc. And the same is true for ingredients. Project Groceries comes with a default list of ingredients, but they are not shown here by default. You can choose to show them or hide them, and here they are. We can also edit default ingredients just by uh, editing it like you would a normal ingredient. You can also delete ingredients that are default if they don't suit your needs. To see a collated list of ingredients, we can just click on a class and we'll be taken to a summary page showing a collated list of all the ingredients that have been ordered. For example, if we look at this apples ingredient, 15 apples have been ordered, and if we check back through our orders, we can see there are 5 apples in this order and 10 apples in this order, so that is 15. Let me just demonstrate with another ingredient. We can see 5 peaches ordered here. If I go ahead in year 8 home ec and select another 5 peaches, yep, the total should come out to be 10 peaches in this class, and we'll just wait a little bit, and here we are, 10 peaches. The summary pages also offer a lot of uh, features such as filtering, a summary of the recipes ordered, and for example we can sort ingredients by tag if that's more convenient for us, and we can see the ingredients are now sorted by tags, or we can sort them in descending order alphabetically or just normal order. We can filter out tags if we only want to see ingredients with a specific tag. We can also filter out orders made by users if there are other students in this class. We can also choose to only show orders made within a specific time range. Uh, by default, the date range is a week, but we can change this to whatever we want. Turn that off for now. We can clear orders if we are done making orders for this class, or if we want to start fresh. There is also a summary page which collates orders across the whole school. So if we go to the summary page here, these orders are collated across the whole school. So let me demonstrate this as well. 10 peaches here. If I go back, both orders were made in year 8 home ec, so I'll just make an order for year 9 home ec. Look for peaches, and I'll order 10 of these. Submit that order. Yep, 10 peaches here. Let's go back to the summary page, and it'll update in a while. And there we are, 20 peaches. We also get an additional filtering option for this page to filter by classes. So let's say we only want to see year 9 home ec classes. we can do that, and now we only see orders made in Year 9 Home Ec. And of course, even from an individual class page, we can print the list of ingredients once we're happy with the orders made. And the ingredients will be formatted in a nice list for you, so you can print that if you want. Whilst Project Groceries is a complete food ordering package, it's also customizable to each school's needs, and we are always available to provide assistance and make any changes that will help you better manage your food orders. A lot of the features we've added over time have been added because of feedback from users. So if you ever feel there is something missing or something that could be added to Project Groceries, please let us know so we can make it better for all teachers. Thank you.